Several Eastern European NATO countries conduct a series of military exercises near Russia's border. Russian President Vladimir Putin has ordered his Northern Fleet to full alert in a snap combat readiness exercise in the Arctic, state-run media reported Monday. At least one Russian leader described the drill as routine and unrelated to the international situation. The fleet got its orders at 8 a.m. Monday, according to Sputnik, launching a land, sea and air drill that will involve 38,000 troops, 41 ships, 15 submarines and 110 aircraft, according to Sputnik. The main task of the combat readiness drill is to assess the armed forces from the Northern Fleet's capabilities in fulfilling tasks and providing military security of the Russian Federation in the Arctic region, Russian Defense Minister General Sergei Shoigu told the media outlet. New challenges and threats of military security demand a further heightening of military capabilities of the armed forces, and special attention will be paid to the state of the newly formed strategic merging of forces in the north. The drills will run through Friday, Sputnik reported. A flotilla of minesweepers will support the Northern Fleet's nuclear submarines in the Barents Sea as part of the drill, the TASS news agency reported, citing a defense ministry statement. Minesweeping groups of the Kola flotilla have moved to the designated areas of the Barents within the framework of a snap check of combat readiness of the Northern Fleet forces for supporting the deployment of the main forces of the fleet, including the deployment of nuclear and diesel submarines of the Northern Fleet, the statement says. The ships will conduct magnetic, acoustic and contact demining sweeps during the drill, TASS reported. Despite a number of countries participating in various military drills in Eastern Europe, a Kremlin spokesman described the Northern Fleet inspection as routine practice aimed at improving military capabilities. The practice of snap checks will become regular, as it is beneficial for improving the mechanisms of control on operation of the armed forces. This is an absolutely regular process of the armed forces operation, of preparation and development of Russia's armed forces, Dmitry Peskov told TASS on Monday. Conversely, a diplomat told TASS that Russia was deeply concerned about NATO drills.
The military is in the process of evacuating about 100 Special Operations Forces members from the Al Anad Air Base in Yemen due to that country's deteriorating security situation, sources in the region familiar with the situation told CNN. Those being evacuated are the last American troops stationed in the Arab nation, which is home to Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, the terrorist group also known as AQAP. The United States closed its embassy in Sana'a last month, after Houthi rebels took over the Yemeni capital. For years, the U.S. military has worked closely with Yemen's government to go after AQAP, though that cooperation has been beset by troubles. These include the rise of the Houthis, their battles with forces loyal to ousted President Abdurabu Mansur Hadi, and the presence of not only Al-Qaeda fighters but other militants. On Friday, for instance, ISIS purportedly claimed responsibility for bombings at 2 mosques in what, if true, would mark that group's first large-scale attack in Yemen. Those blasts killed at least 137 people and wounded 357 others, according to Yemen's state-run Saba news agency. Syrian government helicopter has crashed in a rebel-held area in the country's northwest, activists say. The helicopter went down in Jabal al-Zawiya in Idlib province, an area held by opposition fighters, including those from Al-Nusra Front, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights reported. 4 crew members were captured, while a 5th was killed, the watchdog said. Syria's civil war, which began 4 years ago, has killed more than 200,000 Syrians and displaced 11 million. The helicopter was forced to carry out an emergency landing due to technical failure near the northern town of Mirat al-Numan, the UK-based observatory said. There were at least 6 crew members on board, and the fate of the 6th member is unknown, it added. Syrian state television confirmed that an army helicopter made an emergency landing in northwest Syria, and said a search for the crew members was underway, Reuters reported. Pictures and video posted online appeared to show a large blue helicopter, damaged and lying on its side, on a rocky field. The Syrian government has been widely accused of dropping barrel bombs from helicopters on hundreds of sites, in violation of a UN Security Council resolution. In an interview with the BBC in February, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad denied that his forces used